See, I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job. I'm the boss, people. I'm the boss. I'm just doing my job. And Chris would always get upset because, like Ritz would say, bite Katie on the butt, and then Katie would. My ponies were lower than her. She'd find the ponies, and then off she'd go after the ponies. And Chris would be like, "Leave them alone." And she's just doing her job. She wants to make sure that they know that they're still below her, even though the boss just bit her in the butt. Just doing her job, being the boss. So here's the drill. No, the saw. She heard the saw, but there's no there's no definition for what that noise was. All right. Did you try to do this with him where you're a little less protecting, or you want me to set up a? Okay. Okay. You're gonna send him around this cone, invite him into you. Together you're gonna walk. You're gonna send him away from you. You're not coming out. You're not following him. You're gonna send him away from you. So you're gonna tell him to go like to the house. He's gonna go out and around that cone. Yep. Then you're gonna invite him. You're not gonna go anywhere. You're gonna invite him back to you. You're gonna stop him and you're gonna go around. Yeah, you're staying on the other sides of the cone. So then you're gonna invite him back to you. So it's a draw. Then you're allowed to only move so you can get out of his way. So you're allowed to get to here and send him. Because he's going to be coming in on that. His body will be closer to that cone than you will be. Yep, yep. He's going to weave. Yep. And then you're going to send him around this cone. Then you're going to stop him and side pass over that one. This is where bringing a white can do arrows, right? But to me is I think it through, and then I'm trying to explain it. He is, doesn't matter. However you need to explain to him, he leaves you behind and goes out and around that cone. Now the position you're in right now, will that work? Okay. Why? No, there's an actual real, like legitimate reason. No. If you try to send him from where you, right, the line will go right down his body. When you go to send him, he can't go around. It'll wrap around his side. So that you're not having to navigate those cones, you could have, a good boy, you could have backed him up a step. Send him around, so now he has to believe that he's going to leave you. Yep. So that's a draw. Yep. Now, together you can move a little bit, then you gotta send his nose. Yep. So now he has to go all the way, at least to me. Like, send his nose right to me. Until his nose is pointed to me, he can't really, yeah. Now go. Good. Good. And see how his nose was more to the house? Yep. 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 Now, see how hard he's trying for you? So that's what's so great, is if you start to recognize how much they're actually trying, then that gives you a chance to go, maybe I haven't been very clear. Because he's trying like hell to do exactly, he's like, I don't know, it looks like this, right? But he's putting in a huge effort to try to do whatever he thinks you want. Good. Good. Good boy. And that was a nice time to do that, because he was very confused and putting in a huge effort, but he didn't really know what he was supposed to be doing. Good. Yes. Good boy. Make sure you're pointing at your neighbor across the way so he knows what to do with his front feet, and then tell his hind end to catch up. Yep. Yep, he's thinking about it. Tap his rib cage at this point. Say, excuse me, I'm talking to you. Yep, just there you go. Good. Sometimes that's all you have to do is just be like, excuse me, I'm talking to you. Good boy. That's okay. It's okay, because he didn't really know what you wanted, and you stopped being, like, you stopped caring about it being over. You know what I mean? Because you're still trying to get the sideways after he was no longer in alignment. So it's not his fault that he didn't go over the cone. You just said, the cone's not important right now. Please still give me sideways. So I don't care. It was a good. But now we're gonna do it right. Back like that, it turns his nose to you, and usually spins the horse away. Good. So now just send him all the way around you. Yep. Now go both shed. There you go. Now send him out. Good. Invite him in. Good. Good. Redirect his nose. Yep. Good. It's okay. Just it was a little soon. It was a little like you got his nose redirected, but his front feet weren't far enough in. He's like, I'm trying. I think I know what you want, but I don't know. I'm trying. I am trying. So tell him he needs to leave you and go out and around. There you go. There you go. There you go. He's asking. He's like, are you sure? There. There you go. See, did you feel how he asked you? Good. So I would get his nose a little bit sooner, only so you can get his. So I'd wait till his front feet are about here instead of here before you're trying to get him, because you're trying to catch him from leaving. You know, you're trying to go like, wait, I need you to come through here, instead of saying, okay, so when you go around that cone, I'm going to want you to come in here. If you say it more like, if you go around that cone, I'm going to want you to come in here, it's a lot, they feel a little less wrong than if they've passed it and you say, no, I need you to come over here. Well, they're like, well, why didn't you tell me that, right? It becomes something that they question why you're not telling them more. Good boy. So he's asking you. So give him instructions. Point to the shed. There you go. Tell him to go. He's still asking. He's not doing this to be bad. He's asking. So he just needs to know that you want him to go forward. So he even had his ears out to the sides because he's confused. Yep. So give him a little tap on the shoulder to say, I need you to go away from me. There you go. Good. Now. Yes, there. That was better. Way better. Good. What? Too soon. Too soon. So if you get him into trouble, he's going to stop trusting that you know what you're doing. So when he comes around here, it's a bigger draw. Get his hind to pass, like at least even with those cones, before you start telling his front end what to do. So he's going to be coming kind of straight this way. Then you're going to tell his nose what to do, and then you're going to send him through. Okay, kind of like what you're doing here when you're sending him. You're just going to bring him more into the puzzle, and then redirect his nose and send him. And you can walk all the way to here and send him like you did over there. It's the exact same idea except for the cone. Okay. There you go. See, he was much more clear. Good, yeah. Good timing on that as well. Good. Let his hind feet come all the way in. Hind feet all the way in, because if you turn him, he's going to go sideways. There you go. Good. Now, tell his nose which way to go. Yep. Tell him to go forward. Good. Tell his nose which way to go. Good. There you go. Yep. Allow the drift. Good job. Good. Good. Good timing on that. Good. Don't pull back. It worked out anyway, because by pulling back, it offered him the sideways. Okay, now go ahead and ask him to do the sideways. He's not sure which way he's supposed to go, so he just needs your guidance. Good. Good. What a good boy. What a good boy. Remember there was a day when he was just like, what are all these things? I don't know. It is a puzzle. All right. That one again, because you got all the mechanics right. Now I want to see a flow to it. But you got all the mechanics right. The only thing that had happened that one time was once you got his nose turned, he didn't know he was supposed to go. And then you can get, like, when you draw him in and you're getting ready to direct his nose, turn it to like you're going to merge together. Like he's coming, and then you're going to turn his nose, and then together you're going to go this way. Then you're going to turn his nose and send him away from you. Okay? So the turning his nose part, if he's not walking, you're going to want to give him a little kiss. But here's where you want to give him where it made, I need you to go, and he needs to believe he's allowed to leave you. So that has to have kind of a, keep coming, and this would be like, now you need to go. Okay? Good. Yep, put energy on his shoulder so he knows that he's supposed to leave you. Point his nose. Yep, there you go. Yep, point with your hand. Yep. So point to the shed or to that light pole so he knows that he's supposed to turn his head. Yep. It does change it from just a fist in the air. So give him a bump. Yep, there you go. Good, he's just confused. There you go, good, there you got it. Good. He needs to come all the way in with his hind feet. It's okay. Because you got indecision. You realize you're about to ask for it too soon. So, still drawing, you actually stood up for a second there. When you stood up, a bent over invite, as soon as you stand up straight, that's telling them that's enough. So when you stood up to start figuring out what you're going to do next, you left a little piece of information he needed in. He didn't spin. He was right here when you were starting to debate when you should do something else. So your body said, you disconnect. Kind of like, and then he's like, well, there's a cone there, so I guess I'm supposed to, right? So that's all that happened there, is you kind of like, you had to drop the call. Yes, good change of hands. Yes, good information, good. All the way, straight. Yep, now direct him. He's like, what do you want? I'm trying to be good. Yeah, yeah. But he didn't at first, right? Good. Good. Now, whole body straight in, straight in, whole body straight in. Yes, 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 yes. Good. Now, redirect his nose. So instead of trying to stop him, that's, I think, what's happening. Is instead of trying to get him in here and stop him, let's try to plan on, as soon as his hind feet come in, I'm already going to start telling him what to do, instead of trying to get him to a complete stop. Because I think that's what's confusing him, because then he's like, okay, then what am I supposed to do? So that's why he's getting, like, he gets a little bit of fire in his feet, right? He doesn't know what to do. So, go. We taught him to put his because he needs to learn to relax. Yeah, so it's nice that he's doing that on his own. I know, you're a nice boy. Yep, yep, yep. Straight in, and then redirect. There you go. There you go. Yep, 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 yep. Redirect, redirect, redirect. It's okay. It's okay. So you could slow him down with a slight wiggle, but not a stop. Treat that like, all right, listen, listen, listen. I wanna tell you something new. I don't know, I'm just really telling you something. But just like, hey, wait, wait, wait. I gotta tell you something. Okay, good boy. Hey, go. Yep. Point at the shed. Yep. Good. Added fuel. He's. It's just he's not being bad. It's okay. So the kiss gave him more speed when you were actually hoping to slow him down, right? So that's all. He's not being bad. He's actually being really. He's into it. He's really trying to figure out what we're trying to do. Good, good. And I like how soft that is. Yep, yep, yep. So what happened there was instead of wiggling, you had a tight pull on him. So you're saying, bring your nose towards me, no, put your nose away. So you kind of balanced it out and he didn't know what to do. Because by pulling back like this and you're trying to slow him down, you cause his nose to tip in. And then you're also telling his nose to go the other way, but you've caused a block to where he can't even do it if he wanted to. Good, 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 real nice. Good. To bring him over here. And he's cutting so close to that cone that he's convincing himself there's something to do with this cone. So what? But right is you're gonna make him walk on this turn until your turn is being made. If that makes sense. So if you start planning your turn now, you're gonna cause him to run into the cone. But if you tell him go to the house, and now I need you to come back, and cause him to stay closer to this cone, now you have more space to use to get your communication about that turn. Because he's definitely decided it has to, there's something to do with that cone. He's convinced of that at this point. You learned things. Look at you. It was hard for him to learn that way. Yeah. Yeah, we did a whole lesson just on that, just to teach him how to relax. And we did it with something that your mom says he's afraid of. We did it with a whip. Yep. Okay. Oh, he thought you had more information. Did you see that? That's okay. But the fact that he's like, well, maybe if because he did. Well, I'm not gonna say he asked you as much as he said. I think there's probably something else I'm missing. Right? Did you feel that? Yeah. Okay. He had that. I think there's probably something else that I'm supposed to do here. Good boy. Yeah. Now he can say. Now you tell him what it is that he just kind of realized there must be more. I like it when I know people can feel what their horse is saying, because he was definitely saying, I think there's more right here and I'm missing it. Good. 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 Yes. Yes. Good. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Same guide around as you did the other cone. Good. Good. He's like, I'm determined to do sideways on one of these darn things. Anyway, he's like, I'll just do it. Alright. Now that you got it, I want you to do it. Because that you got, like, and you know what I liked about that? People get frustrated or getting mad at themselves, because I know you're not mad at him, is they start to speed everything up. Like, they feel like I suddenly just pushed a timer, right? And then that's when it actually gets worse. What you did was perfect. You actually took it down a notch and brought all your energy down and said, listen, I got something else for you, right? Where generally people are like, I gotta get this turn, right? And then it just freaks the horse out worse. What are you doing, goofball? So how come I didn't get to do a puzzle? You kind of did. You kind of did. She's like, but I like those side ones. Would have been easier if you changed hands, but you had been doing it up to that point. Good. Good. Now, do you think there would be a way, you're doing great, but do you think there would be a way to not run around? Yep, good. Good. So all that happened there is he felt you were leading him instead of giving him, when he was here, you led him. Not meaning to, you were thinking you were giving him direction for his front feet, but you actually said go that way. So you want to say go that way. So that's all that happened there. He did what you said. There you go. It just makes more sense to him when your hand's that way. Good. Good. Yes. Oh, little early. It's okay. Just tell him you're bad. There you go. Good. And it's okay for you to make a mistake. Just don't make him wrong for it. Slow him down. It's okay. A little early. Yep. Good. Remember, when you stand up from a yield, from a bringing them to you, when you stand up, that means far enough. So use that too. So as you're asking to you to line up with that cone, plan on when his front feet get where you want them to, then you can stand up, and it'll do just as much as wiggling will in that case. Yes. Good. 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 See, it started to go wrong, and you said, no, no, no. There's a part of you that's not keeping up. So you're doing great today, Ashlyn. Hey. So ask him to go out and around away from you, because that. So we'll do that one again, because he was. What was happening there is because you're snugging the cone, he's also snugging you. So I want you to tell you some of that space there, and bring him close to the cone. So here, have him go out here into that turn. He's feeling the like he's feeling your intention to have him close to the cone, but it's also keeping him close to you. So tell him he needs to go away. Send him right to that shed. See, now that we changed it, it confused him again. Yep. 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 Like, oh, not that way? How about that way? Good. There you go. Good. Good. Let him go. Let him go. Good. There you go. Good. If he stalls out, yep. Good. 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 So what happened there? Yeah. He went this way, and instead of you fixing it, you just said, okay, I'll just try to do something with it. Right? So he literally came like this. So what we want him to go like this, and very deliberately make that turn. What do you do, little one? You can't get in there. You can't get in there. Are you sure? There you go. Yes. Yes. A little bit better, yep. There you go. Yep. Yep, good. Good. Hi. Hi. So, do you know what happened there? You know what actually happened? You might have been thinking what you were going to tell him to do, but you just were watching him. So he would thing, and you're just kind of like watching him do it. You weren't really telling him anything else. So when he came around here, you want to bring him to where he's squaring up like this, in a full stop. So plan on him coming around this cone, coming in here with his front feet, yielding behind him. And this is the only place in the whole puzzle where he doesn't have to stay fluid, right? He can stop and do the sideways from there. Yeah. And it was easy to guard. And I think also it helps that, like, yeah, Lady might be lingering, but he's not feeling like if anything, he's feeling safer than he was when you would bring him to my place because she's calling. So now he's worried about what she's going to do to him when he gets back, and that she's calling him, so it's upsetting him. But here, she's like, oh, she's out there, I'm safe, so he has a chance to actually relax. No, 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 no. No, I know it looks like fun. It looks like a fun thing to play with, but we're not going to play with that, okay? Look out. She's coming for you. Yep. Yep. Good timing on the kiss. Once you directed his nose, he knew what to do. Tell him he's got to go all the way out and around. Good. Yes. Yep. He actually thought to try to go side. So, you know what I would say to do? I would say to even change hands. So, sending him around, I would almost say change hands as he's coming around to give him a little bit more guidance to bring his nose this way so his body follows his nose. Because I think using this hand may keep him thinking to go that way. So plan to change hands. That will redirect the position of his nose. Baby. Oh, baby. You want to play too, don't you? Okay. Okay, he just took over. So, but I know how to do sideways. I'm going to do sideways now. Now you saw what happened there, right? And not only that, you bent over too. Good. So do that turn all the way from there. Get him spun around, but turning his head towards the driveway all the way around. So do the turn you were trying to do from right there. Now you got a lot to do. So I want you to turn him. So I want him to pivot. So I told him once he got on the right page what we're doing. So I want you to get him good. I want you to get him making that turn from here. So because what would happen is if the turn didn't work and you guys ended up over there and you said, all right, well, let's just go back over here. Well, then he never did the turn. So then he always thinks that that piece is negotiable, right? So we want to make sure that he never thinks any part of it's negotiable. Good. 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 Now just the turn, so stop the forward. So as soon as his feet started moving forward, you want to stop the forward then to say, but it has nothing to do with you moving forward. So he said, let me just try. So in that case, when you went to make the turn, he just started to go forward. Stop. You don't want him to go forward, you want him to actually go like this. So if he's going forward, like not following instructions, and then he's just going to get himself kind of tangled up over here. There you go. Good. Because I got the impression he did not know he was supposed to go way out. Good. Good. Now, see, we don't want any forward. So make that turn anyway. Just, yep. Yep. Good. Good. There you go. There you go. Good. And bring him up through here and then finish where you were going. Yep. Yep. That's okay. Yeah. I was going to say, and then just go back to trying to get this one, but you can do it sideways. Oh, stop the forward. Stop the forward. And you can take it, taking it with a lot of slow energy, which is nice, but you can even slow down. I want to kind of see him still thinking about moving when we're when I would want it to be with flow, where I said this is the only place you actually want him to stop. But you can even slow it down even more and be like, all right, I need you to, so that he has these kinds of steps that he's doing right now. Very deliberate, scratch my butt kind of steps. And I don't think you really did anything wrong there. I just think he got his mind into what he was supposed to be doing, and he just took over. You're okay, buddy. monkey. You're just getting yourself into trouble over there, huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're not in trouble. Yep, so you're back to going against that cone. Train wreck! Don't get yourself cornered in there, sweetheart. There you go. There you go. There you go. So we got to explain that to him, right? At this point. So I would change. You still have to give him the time to get around the phone. You're not doing that. There's nothing I want to change about that. I wouldn't tell you to do it any sooner, and I wouldn't tell you to do it any later. But once he comes around, if you see his shoulders are heading this way, do some kind of turn signal to get his body coming closer this way. He's definitely still under the impression something to do with this cone. Getting that turn, then understand to keep coming this way. He just sees you go over there, but he doesn't understand he's supposed to come. Changing hands would have been enough, but I think you're going to have to change hands and direct. And you wouldn't direct his nose as much as you would direct him on the other side. Direct him right about here. Hold it. Not hit him. There you go. Okay. So now you just need to be able to explain that to him sooner. That's it. Okay? So it's going to be the same thing there too. But you got it here. At the end, after he was already through here, he was like, oh, I'm supposed to come over here. And so now it's just a matter of explaining it to him like maybe a half a step sooner. Why are you poking yourself with this? Huh? It's become your little scratch. Yep, give him a little rub so he knows stopping was the right answer. Good. I don't know if you noticed as soon as you touched him, his ears went up. It was like he was glad that he had that confirmation that he was supposed to stop. Sometimes that's all it takes. Good. Good. There you go. Yep. There you go. Yep. See how much more room you had to do it? Good. 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 He's still thinking sideways. He's so funny. Good. Bring him in. Same type of turn. There you go. There you go. There you go. Good. He's gonna have to back up a tiny bit before he can do that. Try to stay out of his space because he's starting to get a little nippy. Yep. Stop the forward. Yep. Now hind end only. It's okay. You got it. Good. Back him out of your space because he's being a little snotty with his mouthiness. Good. Okay. So you're the same turn there as well, and you kind of got it also, and then make sure that snotty. No reason. Not do it to me either. Not do it to me either. Good boy. So then, in that case, you would like say he's already like, I know what to do, and his front feet are here. I would plan on wiggling so he doesn't go forward, and plan on getting the hind end caught up. And then once the hind end's caught up, then you can direct his front end. Don't this. Go. Ooh, this got chilly. Good. Good. It's alright. Tiny bit sooner. Yep, there you go. Tiny bit sooner on that suggestion would have been good. But you have a lot more room to do this. There you go. You got a lot more room to do it, and you didn't have to run around him. Good. Out and around. Same type of turn. You want him nice and tight on that other side of that cone. Yep. There you go. Yep. Yep. I'm so sure he knows that part. And now his tail has to catch up before you tell his front feet to do anything. Good. I know you're just trying to stop him, and it's just working out, but. You bastard, come here. But you gotta listen to all the instructions, because you're starting to. You can get as loud as you have to stop him. There you go. Yep. Always be as quiet as possible, but as loud as you have to be. There you go. There you go. Make sure you're giving him that intention. He should feel like if he doesn't move, you're about to lunge in there and smack him in the chest. Like, he should feel that way. There you go. There. Now. No, I'm not. So, yeah. So, like, I want you to get doesn't back up. You're coming in there, right? So you're coming in there. So I'm not, and then I can say, excuse me. I mean, I hit myself. I didn't even touch him. But, and I stare right here, and the reason I stare there is because when they're going to take that step, it's real deep. So, yeah, watch now. It won't be hard at all. Good. Woke you up, didn't I? Yeah, there you go. We worked hard on that, didn't we? Put your head down, huh? Good boy. Yeah. It's all right. He's like, she's gonna tell me to back up or something. Give him a little pet so he knows that all that we just did was good. You're a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Good boy. Yep, so block the shoulder, put line out there. Yep, there you go. Point, tell him where to go, though. Yep. There you go, good. And allow him to go. He's just asking questions now. Good, allow him to go. Good, good. There you go. She's gonna make me back up.